do to get to this standard of work? What would that outline be? Yes?
Just the basic outline.
Right, basic outline with some text. To get to this part, what do we then need to add? What do we need to add in?
We need to insert images onto it, but you don't need to change the shape.
Insert images, same shape. No hands up, eyes this way. Can I have an advantage of using a computer to help you design from that group there?
A computer to help you design something is you have software which is very easy to use, and you can quickly drop in, cut things to make the perfect sort of design that you want.
You can be more accurate with some things, not all the time, but you've got things like zoom tools, okay? And then last one, you can test it. By the end of today's lesson, you will have designed your own version of a door name. This is not your photo frame for today's lesson. We're looking at learning to use the software. So before we do your photo frames, we're going to learn to use the software, and we're going to design one of these. So look at the 3 examples on the board, and I want you to discuss which of these would be what you would imagine as the highest level, which would be the lowest level, and which would be the middle. So in other words, which one shows the most skills, which one shows the least skills, and identify what those skills are. I am not going to teach you how to use 2D design, but you will learn how to use it. Okay, now you've got 3 choices in how you do that. Option A, and please think about the question I've put at the top here. How do you learn best? If you like to watch and learn, if you like to see how something is done and then go ahead and do it, then option A is to watch a 5-minute demonstration of me doing it, make notes, and then you can go and start. If you are a kinesthetic learner, you want to just go and have a go and get stuck in, then you would be option B, where you can take a worksheet and you can start straight away. If you like to be told instructions, you like to listen to instructions, okay? The type of person that maybe listens to music with eyes closed. If that's you, option C is to listen to instructions on your PC that guide you through. You will have no teacher assistance. I'm not going to come and help you because I've given you help already. You can help each other, but you are not allowed to take control of someone else's computer. So you can't physically take hold of the mouse and move it around and do things. You can instruct. Okay?
So this morning, you're going to be getting back your first essays of Year 11 on the opening of the Tempest. Today what I'd really like us to do is to look at kind of errors and learn from them. I've done what I've done before with your levels, whereby I put plus or minus next to them if you're near the level above or below. So green pens out. First thing to do, can everyone please be looking at their targets, addressing the targets and writing the targets in. And I remind you all that a 5 is the pass. So if you're edging towards that way, excellent. There was something I was actually very, very happy with. As a class, really great understanding of the question and focus on key terms, dramatic and tense. Really good understanding of playing characters. Really good use of quotes to support ideas. Almost all of you were using at least 2 quotes in your paragraph, which is excellent. It's so important that you really explain to the examiner what each quotation means to show that you know, because the language is not easy. What I'd like you to do now, please, underneath your essay and your feedback on a new page, if there's no space, can you just please write the title, Class Targets? When you've got that title down, can you please copy down those 4 targets? Someone just asked me, there must be other things I can do though to go up. These are them. So what I want to do now is show you what the exam board will be saying this summer about this exact unit of work. So we're going to take one, you will need a highlighter. I'd like you to look at what they're looking at. If you get 9 or 12 out of 20, that's what the first part is marked out of in your exam. Can you highlight keywords, and then can you do the same for 13 to 16 out of 20, which is about a level 7 or level 6, if that's what you've got today. And then also highlight the keywords in the highest level and try and think about the differences. What do you need to do differently? When you're done highlighting, just perhaps jot down alongside what things you need to do to get 20 out of 20, which is really where we're all aiming. What are the key differences between a level 5 and a level 9, for example? Benj.
Well, it says in level 5 and level 4 you need to understand the range of language, form and structure.
Yeah.
Whereas in level 7 and 6 you need to analyse it and break it down.
Exactly. How do we break the analysis down? What do we do?
You zoom.
Yes, you zoom. Can you just jot that down, please? Next level 7 and level 6. You've got to zoom. What I would like us to do now is we're going to look at a golden example. To be honest, quite a few of you produced very good essays, but one particularly stood out and it got a really good level 7. That is work of Mr. Shai Lawson. Thank you very much, Shai. And what I'd like you to think about is what's been done well here. I'd like you to think about where he's quoted, where he's analysed, where he's zoomed, how he's integrated context, and then how he links to point and question at the end. Firstly, this is done by use of pathetic fallacy. Oh, what's he done there?
Nice.
Good, he's referenced a device. Now this is the subject terminology that the examiner was talking about. Here, we as the audience receive a high impact opening. Oh, it's evaluative. He's telling us this is high impact. Are there any improvements we as a class could make to this to give it a 9? Alex?
More contrast to what we would think as a modern day audience.
Brilliant, perhaps jot down in the margin. You can add the contrast to what a modern day audience would think. I.e., even though we don't believe in the devil, a storm is still pretty dramatic. And this particular storm is dramatic. Good. Over to you. What I would like everyone to do now, please, in their green pen, is to look at your own work. And I'd like you to pick a paragraph that you think needs the most improvement. And I'd like you to rewrite your paragraph in green pen using the inspiration from Shai and our class discussion. Can you do this just underneath the class target bit in your essay book? If you can, I've written here extension, if you can comment on line structure and speaking rhythms to show that interrelationship of language and structure, please do.
I want you to leave your file on the floor if you've got a file with you. Leave your pencil case on the floor and just stand up. Freeze! What are you?
Confused.
Confused. Tiana?
Strong.
Strong, you look it.
Confident.
Confident, you do look it.
Emotion memory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hot seat.
Connect.
Ours is effective because we start it in I think we should do dark.
And then flash.
Yeah, we've got dark. Yeah.
And I thought that was really good.
Yeah.
Why did I think that was good?
Because it shows how we cooperated and with how the group. Yeah.
Excellent. Incorporate, evaluate, progress. So I want from you to listen and then ask them questions. Remember Bloom's taxonomy? Remember that we have to go into detail.
Most of our inspiration was from actually using emotion memory, thinking about.
Explain that, please.
So thinking about moments from our childhood that we can put into the play.
Maya.
How you can reflect what you read in the poetry into the acting.
Abigail.
If there is someone in your audience who has been abused, you can trigger them quite badly.
Right.
How did you do your improvisation? What did you do for it? How?
Does anybody else use literature as a way of researching into character? Okay, why did you write it down?
So that we could look back and then choose which ideas work
So
best.
you could progress onto it, so it's like a layered
Yeah.
idea. What's the main character in yours?
Donald.
Donald?
Yeah.
Okay, so what research?
So we were looking at poetry to get we gave the background of an abused child to him by his parents, and we were looking at poetry about that topic.
Yeah, mixed. Yeah. Right. That like the research needed lots for real businesses.
Local business.
I've missed that. I think there's an expectation that's where one needs to be.
A large corporate.
They're going to be based on real.
For us as psychology teachers to get together and to share resources and to help each other and support each other.
And last year I came away just feeling so much more confident and inspired.
And I hope I can get some judgment, but definitely give me an idea, and you often do.
I work here as well, Milani and Julia. I've been here 5 years.
You know, all this good stuff that, I find that really, really useful.